start to roll onto the racetrack. Even before we get to the big straightaway, you can go ahead and hit mark finish line button. And that'll help it click off lap times for you every time you drive past that point. But make sure it's on the racetrack before you actually hit that button. All right, here we go. Just go ahead and follow me out. Now, a good reminder of where you should be on the racetrack is where you see my car at. So if you can just try to line your car up with mine, that'll be the best bet for you. Also, keep a good distance between each other. Try not to crowd one another. We want that good 6 car lengths between each car. That gives everybody enough room to make a mistake and not worry about a car going to hit them from the behind. So make sure we keep that good 6 car lengths. Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and make sure our mind is clear. We're going to focus on the task at hand. So we just want to worry about our racetrack, we just want to think about the racetrack ahead, and we don't really want to think about anything else. All right, we're going to just work our way onto the racetrack right away. Follow me out here. We're going to work our way up into 3rd gear. So everybody just make your way up into 3rd gear. If you look to the left, we have our first apex cone. Again, the green striped cones, that's an apex. That means we want to be as close as we can to that cone. If there's a curb in the way, we run over the curb. We want to get as close to that cone as possible. Now up here to the left, there's a solid orange cone. Now when the nose of your car crosses that cone, that's when you start your turn in. That's when you want to start to turn into the corner, but not before that. So again, the 2 cones, the tall striped cone, that's an apex. We get as close as we can to it. And then the turn-in point is just a tall, regular orange traffic cone. When the nose of your car gets there, that's when we start our turn. All right, folks, we're going to work our way up to 4th gear. All the way up to 4th gear. And Stacy, on this back straightaway, you're going to come on up to 5th gear. 4th gear for Don and, excuse me, I got that backwards. I'm sorry. Stacy, you're going to be in 4th gear. Don and Bob, you folks are going to come up to 5th gear. So sorry for that confusion there. I'll just say it one more time. Stacy, you're going to be in 4th gear on the straightaway. Don and Bob, 5th gear. All right, as we come into the corner, you see the 3, 2, 1 markings letting us know that there's a turn coming up. We want to think about our downshift. Now, we're going to have to downshift before we turn in. We want to downshift 2 to 3 car lengths before we actually turn. So that means Don and Bob, you're going to come down to 4th. Stacy, you're going to be into 3rd gear. There you go. As we come through this section, just stay in the left lane. As we climb out of the dip there, we're going to come back to the right. Get right down to that apex. There you go. Squeeze in the power from there. We're going to be in the middle of the racetrack. Now in this section, we're going to upshift again. So Don and Bob, up to 5th gear. Stacy, up to 4th. So we're coming up to, we see our 3, 2, 1 coming up to turn 3. We're going to start to slow. We have to think about a downshift once again. Down to 4th gear before we turn in. Stacy, down to 3rd. There you go. Squeezing in the power. We're going to let that car unwind all the way out to the red and white. We're going to gently bring it back to the right. So Don, this is where you're going to actually downshift. So we're going to start to slow and we're going to downshift to 3rd gear before we take a left. Stacy, you as well. There you go, squeezing in the power now. Don, you're going to come up to 4th gear. Starting to brake here. Don, you're going to stay into 4th gear as we turn in. There you go, looking back to the right.
So you're up.
Good, waiting for that turn-in cone. Nice job, guys. This is our warm-up lap. Dawn, when we get to the front straight, we're going to pick up our pace just a little. All right, we're going to clip the first curve all the way up to the edge here. Dawn, follow me out. Then we're going to bring it back into the right. Good. Looking left. Keep those eyes to the left. We're going to lift off the power and turn really sharp to the left. There you go. Good. Now, again, wait for the nose of the car to get to this cone before we turn right. All right, folks, we're going to squeeze in the power. I'm going to go ahead and focus on Dawn's shift points. So here we go, guys. Squeezing in the power. All right, Dawn, up to 4th gear. There you go. And then up to 5th gear. Nice job looking down the racetrack. As we get into the braking zone, we're going to start to slow. And Dawn, we're going to come back down to 4th gear, down to 4th before we take a right. There you go. Now follow me through this section. Start to squeeze in the power just a little bit. There you go. We're going to start turning that wheel. As soon as we come out of the dip, we're going to cross the racetrack. Look where I'm at. There you go. Middle of the racetrack. Find that middle lane. Now we look up to the top of the hill. We're going to look for that number 1 marker on top of the hill. Just draw a straight line to it. There you go. Starting to slow down. We're going to downshift to 4th gear. Make sure we're in 4th. Turn it nice and smooth. I want you all the way down on this apex. Look at my tires here, Dawn. There you go. That was closer this time. We'll work on that a little bit. Squeezing in the power. I see you guys back there, Stacy and Bob, looking good. All right, we're going to downshift right here, down to 3rd gear. Good. Crossing, using that apex. Good job there, Dawn. Light brakes, looking left. Waiting for that turn-in cone at 5. It's very important. Then, folks, if you're not right behind the instructor, just go at your own pace. We'll always gather everybody up on the straightaway. All right, Dawn, give me some power down the straight up to 4th gear. Starting to brake, looking left. Just stay in 4th gear as we turn in. We're just going to keep it in 4th. There you go. Watch my tires on this apex curving. There you go. Good apex there. Waiting for that turn in. All right, here we go. We're going to turn in. We're going to touch this first curve. Now follow me wide here, all the way out to the edge of the racetrack. Way out here. Good. Much better this time. Squeezing in the power. Looking right. All right, light brakes waiting for the turn in. We're going to cross over. All right, guys, we are on the front straightaway. So Stacy and Bob, we're on the front straightaway. We're going to be pulled over to the right. We're going to gather everybody up together on the right. So follow me over, Dawn. Over to the right here, Stacy. There you go. And then Bob, again over to the right. Now, guys, stay close to the right because we're going to have a group passing us. So just stay to the right here. All right. Here we go. We're gonna pull back out to the right. Actually, hold tight here, guys. We're going to wait for the next group to come by. All right, here we go. We're going to squeeze in the power, guys. We're going to move out to the left.
Oh, shit.
I got group 4, yes, 1 more lap. Now, I saw that you stalled it, Stacy. No big deal at all. I just want you to look down and make sure you're in track mode. If you're not in the TR, just spin that dial till you're in the TR mode. All right, so we're looking to the right. Here we go. Bring it in. Bring it in. Nice and tight. Use the ball back curve, Dawn. Very good. Squeezing in the power. Good. Follow me up the hill. A little bit more power. A little bit more power. Bring it in. There you go. Power, 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 power. Nice job. Looking up to the top of the hill. We're going to look for that number 1. Get up to 6th gear. We're going to brake here. Start to brake. We're going to come back down to 4th gear. So downshift to 4th gear. Good. Bring it in. Bring it in. Keep turning till we touch the apex. Nice job that time. Very good. Squeezing in the power. Nice job. We're going to get a good run on this section. We want to use some power here. Light brake. Gonna downshift to third before we turn in. Waiting for our turn in cone before we take a left here. Good, and then I want you to work on Stacy. Try to look ahead as far as you can. Try to bounce those eyes around back there. Keep those eyes up as high as you can. Squeezing in the power here. Here we go. Light brake. Waiting for our turn in. We're up into fourth gear now. Go. Good wide turn there, Don. Good wide turn. Looking left. Lift off that power and turn left. Sharp, 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 sharp. Turn, turn, turn. There you go. That was close. That was really close. But we want to try to turn a little quicker on that one. All right, folks. We are going to do a rotation here. So I'm going to have you move over to the right side there, Don. Far right. Then when you come around that corner, Stacy, I'm going to have you get right behind me. I'm on the left here. There you go. Stay on the left here and just go ahead and join up right behind me, Stacy. It'll be Stacy, then it'll be Bob. And after the gray car passes, you can jump back in line, Don. So you should have a blue car pass and a gray car pass, and you can jump back in line. All right, Stacy, here we go. Let's have some fun. So try to stay as close as you can to me here, Stacy. There you go. You can jump back in line, Don. All right, so Stacy, we are in third gear. We come up to fourth gear in this long straightaway for you. Now, as we come into the braking zone, we want to brake and downshift to third. Now, watch my speed as I turn in. I'm carrying some pretty good speed as I turn in, and I get my right side tires on the curb. There you go, and then try to keep those eyes up, looking toward, like past my car a little bit. There you go, staying in the left lane. Now, as we come out of the dip, we're going to cross the tracks back to the right side. There you go. Now we go to the middle lane. Once we're in the middle lane, we just look up to the top of the hill. We're looking for the number 1 marker. We just draw a straight line to it. Straight line to it. There you go. Very good. Now here we come up to fourth gear. We're going to brake and we're going to come back down to third. Down to third, turn really sharp. Turn, turn, turn. Nice job there. Nice job. As we unwind, we're going to accelerate. Now in this section, it's a really quick shift up to fourth. So quick shift up to fourth. Go ahead. Now, as we start to brake and get ready to turn, we're going to downshift to third. Down to third as we turn in. Very good. All right, looking left, waiting for the nose of the car to pass that cone before we're going to go ahead and pull over here. All right, guys, we're all pulling over to the left. All right, folks, we're going to let you guys pass. All right, guys, we're going to hang tight here. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to make our way back to the right. Squeeze in the power. Ourselves back up into third gear here. Third gear for Stacy, Don, and Bob up to fourth. We're going to start our turn. We're going to turn all the way down on this apex. Watch my tires here. I'm going to use all this curve that I can. There you go. Nice job there. Squeezing in the power. We're just going to gently brake as we bring it across this first apex. And watch my tires here as well. I'm just using up all these apex curves. Those eyes up through that section. That's a really tight, windy section, and it's really easy to kind of look in front of your head. Try to keep those eyes up. We're going to touch this first curve. Now follow me out to the edge, way out here. Way out to the edge, and then bring it back in. You got it. That's how we do that one. Looking left. This one's a little tricky. We lift off the power and turn really sharp left. Left, 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 left. There you you go. Light brakes, wait till the nose of the car gets to the cone before we turn. Nice job. Okay, here comes the straightaway. Let's squeeze in that power. See if we can get up to highway speeds here. Squeeze it in the power. Up to 4th gear for you. Good. Power, power, power. Very nice job. Right, we're looking up. We're looking ahead. We're going to start to brake. And we need to think about our downshift. So don't brake too much here. We want to carry some speed into the corner. So downshift to 3rd gear. And we're going to turn in really sharp. Nice job through there. Good speed into the corner. All right, now we're going to pick up the throttle just a little bit. Good. Follow me up the hill. We're going to come up the hill, and then we're going to cross over to the right. There you go. Keeping those eyes looking ahead. You got it? Squeezing in the power. We're going up for that number 1 marker. Draw a straight line to it. Very good. Line brake. Waiting for a turn in. We're going to start turning nice and smooth. All the way down to the inside, just like last time. Nice job on that. Now start to accelerate as we unwind all the way up to the edge. Good. Now it's a quick shift up to 4th gear. We're going to brake down to 3rd. Waiting for our turn in, looking left. There you go. Squeeze into the power. Up to 4th gear. There you go. Starting to brake. We're going to come down to 3rd gear. Down to 3rd. Turn in real sharp here. Very good. Light brakes, bringing it back to the right. This section's really fun. Once we get used to it a little bit, it's a really fun section. Here we go, keeping those eyes up. We're going to touch this first curve, out to the edge, way out wide. Looking left. Here we go, now we're going to wait for the nose of her car to turn in, to cross that cone before we turn in. Alright, here comes the big long straightaway again, guys. We're going to pick up the pace. Let's try to get a little faster than last time if you're comfortable. Power, 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 up to 4th gear. Here you go. Nice job, guys and gals. Nice speed there. Light brakes. I want you to follow me into the corner. We can take the corner at this speed. We just keep our brakes on. And follow me. Follow me in. Real nice job. That was a really good speed increase into that corner. Nice job. Staying in the left lane. Lift up off the power, bring it back to the right. Good. Look to the top of the hill here. We're going to go for that number 1. Power, power up to 4th gear. Straight up the hill. There you go. We're going to start to brake. And we're going to downshift to 3rd. Turn it in really sharp, really sharp. Turn it, turn it, turn it. There you go. Squeezing in that power, quick shift up to 4th gear. And then we're going to pretty much right away, we're coming back down to 3rd gear. All right, we're waiting for the nose of our car to get to this cone before we turn left at turn 5. There you go, squeeze in on the power. Power, 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 up to 4th gear. Nice job. Starting to brake. We're going to come back down to 3rd. Those eyes up through there, looking across to the right. We're going to clip the first curve out to the edge and bring it back to the right. Way out wide. There you go. Nice adjustment. Nice adjustment. Looking left. We're going to lift off the power and turn left sharp. Watch my tires. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Nice work. Waiting for that car, the nose of the car to get to the cone and then turn in. All right, folks, we're going to do a driver rotation here. We're going to keep our speed up, though. So Stacy, I'll have you move over to the right. Nice work. When you get to the back there, I want you to focus on keeping your eyes up, looking ahead as far as you can. Bob, come on up right behind me. Bob and then John. And then Stacy, as soon as the red car passes, you can jump back in line. Here we go. Here we go, Bob. All the way up to 5th gear. Now, Bob, we're going to start to brake. We're going to think about our downshift. Down to 3rd gear. Excuse me, down to 4th gear for you, Bob. Down to 4th as we turn in. There you go. Nice job. Stay in that left lane. Follow me through now. As soon as we start climbing out of the dip, we cross over. Cross over to the right. There you go. Now we go to the middle lane. Now look up to the top for that number 1 marker. There you go. Up to 5th gear. We're going to brake. Down to 3rd. Looking right. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Touch that curve. There you go. Unwind and accelerate. Nice job. We're still in 4th gear here, Bob. Yep, nice adjustment there. Make sure we use up all that racetrack. Starting to slow. Downshift. So you're down into 3rd gear right now. Oh, keep those eyes up. We want to get to those apexes. Looking left. Bringing it in. We're going to touch that curve. There you go. Squeeze in that power. Power, power, power. There you go. Slide brake. Waiting for the turn in. Looking left. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Still in 4th gear here, Bob. Good. Waiting for those cones. Touch to get to the nose of your car before you make a turn. Nice job. All right, Bob, I'm going to help you with this one. We're going to clip the curve, and I want you to go wide. Follow me out to the edge. Way wide. Wide, 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 wide. And then bring it in. All right, Bob, I'm going to slow my pace just a little bit. I want you to get on the right driving line and not build any bad habits. We're still going to go fast, but I want you to see exactly where my car is all the time. All right, we're going to slow up our pace here. We're going to wait, make sure we have our whole group. Alright, looks like we have our group here, so here we go. Squeezing back into the power. Here we go, Bob. Power, power, power. There you go, up to 5th gear, Bob. We're slightly braking. We're going to come back down to 4th gear. Bring it in. Bring it into that apex. Use up all that curve. Oh, staying in that left lane. Nice work. Middle of the road. Now we're going to make a straight line up to that number 1. Good. Up to 5th gear. We're going to start the brake here. We're going to downshift to 4th before we turn in. 2 to 3 car lengths before we turn in. Down to 4th. Follow me in. Turn, 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 turn. There you go. Good job hitting that curve. Now we're going to go all the way out to the edge. Nice job. And then we bring it back. Slide brake pressure, waiting for a turn in. Nice job. Down to 3rd gear there. Now we're waiting for a turn in again. There you go. Squeeze it in the power. Good. There you go, Bob. We're in 4th gear still. Looking left, bring it back to the left here. Slide brakes, waiting for a turn in. All right, we're going to have to slow our pace here, guys. Slowing our pace way down. We're just going to gather everybody up as quick as we can here. That way we get a good run down the street. Looks like we have everybody. Here we go. Squeeze it in that power. Let's get a good run. All the way up to 5th gear. Give me all the power you have there. to fourth gear as we turn in, real sharp, follow me in. Nice job, good job. Out to the edge, staying in that left lane. So we come up out of the dip, we're crossing the racetrack, squeezing in the power, staying in the middle lane, good, up to fifth gear. Slide brake, down to fourth gear, go ahead and turn in. Sharp, 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 sharp. Good. Open up that one all the way out to the edge, bringing it back to the right. Good. Light brakes, waiting for the turn in. Waiting for that turn in, Coney again, turn 5 is real important. There you go, squeezing in that power, get a good run down this straightaway, up to fourth gear. Alright guys, we are going to start slowing down because we are going to exit on this lap. We are exiting on this lap, so we're really going to start taking our pace down quite a bit. Taking that pace down. Nice job back there, nice job, Bob, very good. Alright guys, progressively over the last few laps, we got a lot better, a lot faster. We got our eyes up a lot more. Very good job. Alright, we are going to go ahead and exit. So turn on that left-hand signal.